everybody, Bones here with CAJUN RNEWBBQ. Today, we're doing up some Mexican food. That's right, people. We're gonna do up some chorizo and black bean chimichangas. This is gonna be some real good eating, folks. So stick around, we're gonna get right to it. First thing you do, start off with some rice. I've already started boiling that water. It's boiled. We're doing 1 cup of rice. Don't need a lot for this recipe because we're not making a lot. If you want to go ahead and make a lot, by all means, make a lot of rice. So, just doing some regular 5-minute rice. You want to go ahead and do the long way, you do the long way. So, got 1 cup of rice in there with 1 cup of water. Go ahead, boil that water, put the 5-minute rice in there, stir it around, get all the kernels of rice wet, put that lid back on, and pull it off the heat. Let it go for 5 minutes, and you've got rice. Now, your next step is to take half a can of your black beans and put it into a bowl. There we go. Then take half a cup of water. And coarsely mash it up. Alright, you're done finished mashing those beans. So now we're going to go ahead and take them and just slightly warm them up. You're going to take those beans and put them in your pan with your other whole beans. In just a couple minutes, let those beans just warm up for a little bit. Let that liquid reduce down some, so that way it's not a soupy mess. Alright, we've thickened up greatly, so we'll move on to the next step, which is making our meat and vegetable portion. We're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to pour in about a tablespoon and a half of some olive oil into the pan. Let that get warmed up for a second. I've got it on about a medium high. Now we're going to add in our onions. We've got about a half of an onion here, maybe a 3/4 of an onion. We're going to go ahead and let that cook for about a couple minutes. Let that get nice and happy, a little bit translucent, before we start adding in the rest of the ingredients. It's been a couple minutes. We're going to go ahead and add in now some of our green onions. About stalk and a half. It calls for 2 minced cloves of garlic, but I'm adding in 4. Now, you can go ahead and chop up your chipotles in adobo sauce, but I like them. It calls for 1. I want to add in about a half a can. I like to chew on them. Don't mind them. You want to chop them up, you chop them up. I like them. Now, calls for about a half a teaspoon of some ground cumin and a tablespoon of some chili powder. I like to eyeball it. It's alright. You do you. Go ahead. Let all these aromatics get all nice and happy. It's your recipe. You do how you want to do. Oh yeah. That chipotle really coming on strong right now. It's gonna be some real good eating. Now we're gonna go ahead and take our chorizo out of its casing. And let it cook. We will mash it up together so that way everything combines. And let this cook now for at least 5-7 minutes. Alright, the chorizo and vegetable mixture is now done. So you can go ahead and pull it off the heat. Let it rest for a couple minutes. So that way it's not burning your hands when you're mixing it with the rest of the ingredients and making your chimichangas. Alright, we're going to go ahead and begin making these chimis. We're going to put down a little bit of rice. I've got some little bitty small tortillas, so we're not going to put much in these. So, just bear with me, folks. Put the meat. And some cheese. Now, here comes the fun part. Go ahead, get you a little bit of some flour and water paste. And roll it over. Just like that. Alright, we're going to go ahead and do a quick fry of these chimichangas. Not a deep fry, but just a quick little fry. We're going to put down just a tad bit of oil here. Not much, about a tablespoon of it. Let that come up at temp. Now, get that side that was the part where it was coming together, where the crease is. Get that side golden first, then you flip it to all the other sides and get it nice golden brown. Get that cheese all melted and it'll be nice and perfect. Oh yeah, nice and cheesy right there. Got a little bit of the rice, some bean, some chorizo mixture, and the adobo with the chipotle. As some bikers pass on by. Cheers, everybody. Oh yeah, folks. Nice and spicy. Nice and rich in flavor. Very much a win. Like it very much. Haven't had a fail in quite a while. I like doing that. Not having fails. Makes me feel good. If you like what I'm doing, you know what to do. Thank you and have a good day.